Are you ready? Let's get ready to predict what's going to happen this Sunday at the Royal Rumble, which is in like 24 hours from the time this video is going.
Holy moly. I am excited. I'm getting me a case of the vapors.
The vapors?
Yes, you know.
Oh. I wasn't sure what that meant for a second. Oh, gotcha.
Surprise! The 30th entrant into the Royal Rumble was everyone.
This is literally
every action figure that is on the set of the rundown that has participated in the Royal Rumble.
Multiples of some.
There's like 8 Triple H's in there.
Like 2 Kanes.
2 Kane 17.
2 Macho Men.
2 Rocks.
A couple of Shawn Michaels.
Oh, we forgot the giant Big Show.
They're on the table.
Okay, he's been included.
But Big Show is in here.
Yeah.
We got Jericho's.
Kennedy.
We got Regal. Maven.
Maven's in there.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Papa Shango.
Kevin Thorne.
3 Rey Mysterios.
Marty Jannetty.
He is the Marty Jannetty of this Royal Rumble.
Yeah, he's hiding behind Shawn.
Yeah, it happens. All right, that's everybody that we have.
Yeah.
No, that's not everybody, but all of those people are included in this thing.
Yeah. So welcome to the Royal Rumble predictions video.
Yeah, let's get things kicked off.
Let's do it. We can do that twice.
Kickoff show. Get it? See what I did there?
Yeah.
The pre-show.
You mean the Raw pre-show?
Yep. Because both matches are for Monday Night Raw.
They are indeed.
Go figure.
Go figure.
Sasha Banks and Nia Jax are going to be squaring off a one-on-one, mano-y-mano. And I, for one, am voting for Nia Jax.
Me too. Because Sasha's got a bum knee.
Oh. You're being logical.
Yeah.
Not just following your boner.
No. I love you, Sasha, but you're currently weakened and Nia's a monster.
Vote for Paige.
She could return in the Rumble.
She might be one of my people. The other kickoff match is going to be for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Cesaro and Sheamus defending once again against the Club. This time there's going to be 2 referees assigned to this match. One on the inside, one on the outside. Make sure that there will be a lack of shenanigans.
But Sheamus will punch them both in the face.
And then shenanigans.
Yes.
Who's your pick?
As technically, I'm going with Sheamus and Cesaro. Because I think it's going to be a double pin or like a disqualification and a pin, and there's going to be some sort of like double decision where it'll end up being a tie, so Sheamus and Cesaro will retain.
I think Cesaro and Sheamus are going to retain strictly on the fact that we are now trying to be led to believe that the Club might have their number.
Oh, all right. That's fair.
So now they're going to rally and
really going to take it to them.
Take it to them. All right, that's enough of that.
Yeah, let's get to the main card.
We're going to get to the main card. Ladies first.
All right.
SmackDown has added a 6 women's tag team match.
Indeed.
Pitting Naomi, Nikki Bella, and Becky Lynch versus Natalya, Mickie James, and Alexa Bliss.
Yes.
It's a whole lot of yes.
Whole lot of yes. Can't really go wrong on SmackDown.
I'm going with the heels on this one.
Me too.
Wow.
We're just agreeing a lot right now.
Yeah. Makes me almost want to change my pick.
Yeah, no, this is going to be one of those, like, the heels get this tag team win, but that just means that all the faces are going to be kicking some ass in the singles feuds.
Yeah. And I mean, that brings us to all of the championship matches.
Holy shit, yeah.
So let's get the championship matches kicked off with Charlotte defending against Bayley. Who are you going for?
Charlotte.
Yeah, strong money says go Charlotte on a pay-per-view.
My hope is that...
I feel like it's going to be a very tainted victory. Very much like a lot of Charlotte's title matches have been. I think we might see the return of Dana Brooke.
I was thinking that, or potentially like we've been led to believe that Ric Flair and Charlotte are completely like separated at this point, especially with the whole Sasha Banks thing, and Ric Flair like returns to be in her corner or something of that nature. But yeah, Charlotte over Bayley. Bayley probably takes it on Raw and then defends it at WrestleMania and finally beats Charlotte at a pay-per-view. That's my guess on how the rest of the storyline's going.
All right, how about the Cruiserweight division represented by Neville and Rich Swann?
Yeah. I was kind of torn on this one.
Yep.
This one, Rich Swann has... I can't say he's been a strong champion. He's been a good champion. And I think he represents the brand well. But Neville has gotten really over with this heel gimmick. And I think that's a really good sign for Neville. And I think he's going to take the title.
Yeah, you're going Neville. I'm going
Neville.
Swann.
Yeah?
I'm going to say Swann is going to be the first guy to stop Neville.
All right.
But I do think Neville's going to take it in the Elimination Chamber.
Oh.
Or a
No,
Raw
it'd be-
pay-per-view, whatever Raw's thing is in March.
Are they having a
Raw's
pay-per-view?
got a thing in March. I'm pretty sure.
Just before Mania?
Yeah.
All right.
Because, let's pound all the pay-per-views we can into the calendar this year.
Why not?
The big belts on each brand.
Yup.
The Raw brand presents us Roman Reigns trying to dethrone Kevin Owens with the very sexy pinata Chris Jericho hanging at ringside.
The no disqualification, very sexy pinata match for the WWE Universal Championship.
Kevin Owens.
Please, for the love of God, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens.
And over on SmackDown, just a plain old singles match.
Because you don't need a very sexy pinata. You just gotta have two guys that are gonna go out there and beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, like a face that runs the place, like John Cena, and the champ that runs the camp, AJ Styles.
Yeah, that's all you really need.
Now, taking into consideration that AJ Styles has, 2 or 3 clean victories over John Cena?
Yeah.
Kind of makes me feel like he's got John Cena's number.
It's true.
But then again, now we got Big Match John getting all fired up.
Yeah.
Maybe more than he's ever been.
Looking to tie Ric Flair with that 16-time championship.
Who you going for?
I'm going John Cena.
I'm going to go with AJ Styles.
All right.
Just to be a little different. On top of that, I think maybe we're going to get the whole, oh no, AJ Styles wins, boo. And then, Cena will be the last guy announced to be in Elimination Chamber. And they'll try and be all like, oh no, who's going to be the sixth guy? And it's going to be, it's John Cena. He's going to announce 2 weeks before, or the week before Elimination Chamber. And then you're going to be like, oh, now we know who's going to win.
All right.
I don't know. Just saying. Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
WWE has a history of doing things that are, how would you say, predictable. Repetitive.
Well, it's hard to tell because, they've been trying to throw us off of, what they're going to do at WrestleMania. So I have, my own idea of how, especially the John Cena AJ Styles thing is going to work towards WrestleMania. But there's a potential for change because they've been talking about Cena versus The Undertaker. So I don't quite know what's going to happen, but I have my own ideas.
Yeah.
So.
All right. That leads us down to the very last, most important match, the pay-per-view's namesake.
Yes.
The Royal Rumble match, 30 participants.
Hell yeah.
Over the top rope eliminations, both feet have to hit the floor.
It's the only way.
And so far we have 22 men announced for the Royal Rumble. Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Chris Jericho, Braun Strowman, Baron Corbin, The Undertaker, Dean Ambrose, The Miz, Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro, Sheamus, Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, Luke Harper, Big Show, Sami Zayn, Big Cass, Rusev, and Mojo Rawley.
I would have just said that first and get it out of the way.
Well, I listed them in the order that they have been entered into the Royal Rumble fray.
I understand that, but you could have saved yourself some trouble.
I never would have started if he was first.
I wouldn't have wanted to send anybody else.
So that's 22 guys.
Yep.
Right off the bat, I'm going to say I think The Undertaker's going to win. I think The Undertaker is going to rack up his second Royal Rumble victory on the 10-year anniversary of his first Royal Rumble victory.
Huh. All right. I think that would be awesome, and especially if they're going like he was my original pick.
Yeah.
Just because especially with the fact that they were trying to do him versus Cena, and I think it would be really cool to see The Undertaker get something like that. But, I mean, it is The Undertaker, so you can really just kind of throw him in. I mean, he's The Undertaker. He can do whatever the hell he wants at WrestleMania. Yeah. So you don't really need him to win the Rumble. But I am going with someone who hasn't won the Royal Rumble, but has been with WWE for a while. I think it would be an interesting way to finally finish this storyline. I'm going to go with Chris Jericho.
Oh.
And we're going to get Jericho versus Owens at WrestleMania for the Universal Championship.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a bold prediction. Now, you may have noticed there's 8 spots open.
There are indeed.
Leaving their 8 potential surprises, or maybe just random people off the roster that haven't been on TV for a minute, like Bo Dallas or
Curtis Axel.
The Usos. So we're going to do a little back and forth.
Yeah.
And we're each going to pick 8 people who we think could be filling in these blank spots in the Rumble.
Or just 8 people that we want to see in the Rumble.
Yeah. Being this way, we're going to rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. Mm-hmm. And we can only match the other person twice. So if he says somebody that I like twice, I can use those 2 people, and then he can use 2 people that I say up to 2 times.
So only half of our picks can be the same people.
Yeah.
So 4 tops, no more than that. The other 4 have to be completely different from the other.
Yes.
So,
without further ado, it's rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
Yes.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Damn.
All right.
So who's your first pick?
My first pick is actually I talked about this on the SmackDown Rundown. When we're talking about the whole Wyatt family situation, I think Erick Rowan will be making his return to the main roster in the Royal Rumble.
All right. I'm going to start things off with another SmackDown-related storyline.
Ooh.
And I'm going to say Jerry the King Lawler is going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Okay, yeah.
And I think he's going to eliminate Dolph Ziggler.
Ooh. All right. I'm going to go with one of those rumored names that we've been hearing. NXT's own Samoa Joe will be not necessarily moving up to the main roster right away, but we'll be getting a taste of him amongst the Raw and SmackDown superstars.
Pulling a Rusev.
In the Royal Rumble, indeed. Pulling a Rusev.
All right. Well, I'm going to go along the same pathways as you and an NXT superstar. And I think coming into the Rumble at number 10 will be Ty Dillinger.
Well, my number 3 was Ty Dillinger.
Oh, all right.
So that need to go back to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, let's see. Who else will be in the Rumble? I'm going to pick Axel Mania, brother. I think we're going to get that moment where maybe one of the late numbers, maybe even number 30 will hit, and the Real American will start blaring over the speakers, and everybody's going to freak out thinking Hulk's going to come out, and it just ends up being Curtis Axel dressed as Hulk Hogan.
I think that would be fantastic. I'm just going to jump right to it because I also said Curtis Axel. Because you and I talked about that just a couple days ago, and I think that would be fantastic just to get the reaction from the crowd and then have it be Curtis Axel. Whether that gets him booed out of the building or what have you, I think it'll be an amazing moment.
Regardless, it'll make people talk about him.
Absolutely.
That means you can't pick any more of the people that I pick.
Nope. I hope you didn't pick any of these people.
All right, well, my number 4 is Daniel Bryan.
Ooh.
Because if King doesn't come in and eliminate Ziggler, I think Daniel Bryan needs to come in and eliminate The Miz.
That would be fantastic.
Setting up to what I am assuming will be The Miz versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania.
All right. I can dig it. I'm going to go with one of those surprise returns, a la a Diesel or a DDP. I'm going to go with X-Pac.
Oh!
I think X-Pac would be a cool little addition to the Royal Rumble this year.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. My 5th entry, in the same way of having a legend make a comeback, I'm going with Vader.
Ooh, you think they're going to give him that shot with, with all the stuff he's going through right now?
You know, I wouldn't be, for me, I think the crowning moment would be to have him be in the Rumble and then the next night on Raw announce him to be in the Hall of Fame.
That would be cool. I'm going to say we're going to get a repeat of a couple of years ago, and since his tag team partner has officially announced his retirement, I think we might be getting a all alone, on his own, maybe a little bit more of a bully, but Bubba Ray Dudley will be in the Royal Rumble.
Ah, interesting choice.
Yes.
My pick, number 6, is some guy who was mentioned recently on WWE programming, but the moment was never shown of when they talked about him.
Okay.
Because recently it was alluded to and shown on WWE.com that Cassius Ohno had made his return to NXT.
Ah.
That moment hasn't been on NXT as of yet, leading me to think that maybe that was something just for the Full Sail fans, something a little nod to them, like the post-match stuff you get on Raw.
Yeah.
And whatnot, just for the live audience only. So my number pick, I think we're going to see Chris Hero in the Royal Rumble.
That would be pretty freaking cool. My number 7 is who I think is going to eliminate Dolph Ziggler, that being Apollo Crews.
It's not a bad choice.
Yeah, I think he's been involved, and I think Dolph Ziggler definitely needs someone who is opposing him, whether it's Kalisto, whether it's Jerry the King Lawler, whether it's Apollo Crews. I think Apollo needs that push, and I think this would be a good way to start that for him.
Ah, yeah, not a bad idea. Number 7, if you want to talk about returns, I'm going to go a little off the beaten path and say Wade Barrett.
That would be legit. I would be so happy to see Wade Barrett back.
Your last pick.
My number 8. I know for a fact you didn't pick this person.
Oh.
Because, this isn't someone who I think is going to be in the Rumble, but I think it would be an amazing moment just because there's been a whole lot of talk about this person possibly doing something with WWE. There's been a few times where ladies have gone into the Royal Rumble, whether it was Chyna, whether it was Beth Phoenix, but it's always been a lady who could kick some ass. I'm saying Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ooh, that would be a very strange turn of events.
I think it would be fucking cool.
That would be awesome. Definitely not somebody I picked on my list.
Yes.
I thought about a lot of different people for
Yeah.
my 8th spot. I thought about, the big rumors about Kenny Omega.
Yep.
Maybe Finn Balor returning early.
Yep.
But I think I'm going to go with maybe a more obvious choice.
Okay.
and maybe somebody who's been trying to throw the trail off. I'm gonna go with Kurt Angle.
All right. Yeah. No. That's been a rumor. Especially he's been saying he's been going back to WWE. He's talked about having one last match and saying that, we haven't talked about wrestling at all, but it's the Royal Rumble. No one talks about wrestling as a whole when just, hey, I'm going to be in the Rumble for 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's an easy match to be in. You don't have to do a whole lot. And DDP did it. Kurt Angle's got way more of a chance than DDP ever did.
Yeah.
So, and he's going to the Hall of Fame, so why the hell not?
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, so we got quite a few. I didn't copy any of yours.
No.
I'd like to see any of those 14 people be in the Royal Rumble.
Absolutely. I'm okay with it.
I did math real quick.
Good job.
Who do you want to see in the Royal Rumble? Post in the comments below who your surprise entrants are going to be.
Yeah, who do you think are the 8 empty spots that are going to be in Sunday's Royal Rumble? Who do you think is winning the Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
Who do you think are winning all the other matches?
Just
let us know down in the comments, guys.
Do it.
But for now, thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Be sure to click all the links to social medias. I think at least between the two of us, we'll be posting possibly something on the Facebook page, maybe some stuff on Twitter. We're both going to be at a party watching the Rumble, so we might be a little distracted, so it might not be...
Follow me on Snapchat. There might be some live snapping.
Hey, there you go. So yeah, it might not be consistent, but there will probably be some little notes up there. Nothing spoilery for those of you that aren't going to be watching it live.
I'm spoiling the shit out of it.
You're an asshole.
I am.
That's okay. You don't have to follow him. You can follow me. But yeah, so we'll be posting some stuff. But yeah, you can get a hold of us on any of that social media. You can send us your predictions, your possible surprise entrants, all on the social media if you want. We can get a conversation going that way. You can also check out our NXT predictions for San Antonio, along with our regular 4 reviews in podcast form over on SoundCloud. It's not very often that you get the predictions in podcast form, but
rarely.
NXT was short this week and we had no Lucha Underground, so it's over there for you.
Tis it is.
But since you're over here on the YouTube, check out the other videos we have over on our other channel, Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
It's reasonable with a W, like wrestling.
Where we're going to be posting more stuff for the new year. We got some stuff over there. Check out what we got. See what you like. Let us know what other types of stuff
A lot of
you
ideas brewing over here.
Yes, we've got a lot of ideas swimming around. We've got some series that haven't gone up yet that we're going to start putting up. So let us know what types of stuff you want to see. Give us some ideas.
Punchy McPunchins?
No. Unless I am punching you back. Okay. Maybe some slappy McDead arms. But
woo!
Only if you suggest it. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
Fuck Mojo Rawley.
Fuck Mojo Rawley.
And Baron Corbin while you're at it.
I like Baron Corbin. He's alright.
Ruins matches.
Mojo ruins everything. Mojo wasn't there to stop Zack Ryder from getting hurt. He was eliminated earlier in that Battle Royal. Zack Ryder did it all by himself and sacrificed himself for Mojo Rawley, and Zack Ryder's not getting any of that shit. Bye, guys.